Welcome back to All Angles. Now, KwaZulu-Natal is meeting the business sector today. The meeting is happening in Msunduzi, which hopes to discuss solutions to the economy that's been unable to produce much-needed jobs for the province. Last month, Premier Zikalala met with over company CEOs to try and forge relations. Let's go to our senior reporter, Dasen Thathiah, who's following those developments, and for us to receive an update from him. Dasen, obviously KZN is one of those provinces that were also hardest hit during the July unrest, so today is quite important. What has the meeting discussed so far?
Well, that meeting you're talking about, Maseko, is underway. It's happening in that conference center behind me. Now, that's where business leaders in Msunduzi, as well as the leadership here in the city, are meeting with the Premier. Now, this meeting was actually initiated by the business community. It follows that other meeting that took place last month, the Growth Coalition workshop, and that was an opportunity for CEOs to express their concerns around conducting business in the province in particular. But in Msunduzi, it's a special case, if I could put it that way. That's because of the environment within which business leaders here say they have to operate. Now, the city itself, the administration here has been a problem for a long time. There are issues around services. We have problems here with electricity, with water supply. This affects the average resident as well, not just businesses. So that is the type of environment that they want fixed, and they want a place to conduct business safely, to allow them to further invest and also attract investment to the city. This is their opportunity and their platform. I think one of the business leaders will be joining me. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, and how are you?
Great. In fact, we were just talking about the meeting inside, and we wanted to get a perspective on what some of the concerns were in particular around Msunduzi and why it is difficult to conduct business here.
The concerns of business is that the business environment that we're operating under, there are a lot of challenges, particularly the issues of infrastructure. And the processes that we need to undergo in terms of approvals and all other things that are related to business growth. And therefore, our view was that we would need to work together with local government and provincial government as well in terms of cooperating with dealing with these problems together rather than as separate entities. If there are issues that we need to focus on as business, we work together with government to find those solutions.
And this is by no means an easy task because it doesn't happen overnight. The problems in Msunduzi have been here for a long time. They affect both the residents that live here as well as the businesses. So what is the short-term solution to ensure that that kind of conducive environment can exist?
The issues that we can deal with is really sharing some skills that we have. If there are issues of engineering problems, then businesses are prepared to lend their support in terms of providing skills that we can work hand in hand with local government to really find and unearth the problems and really chart the way forward in terms of plans to deal with those problems to finality. But there needs to be some meeting of minds in terms of saying we're in this together in terms of ensuring that our city thrives and our businesses thrive so that we can create more employment to stabilize our city and the country.
How much of this problem would you attribute to the leadership itself in Msunduzi rather than just the existing infrastructure and the other things that you had named?
I think the issues of leadership and the infrastructure go together in my view. Of course, we had been disturbed by the issues of COVID previously. Previously, we had some ongoing engagement with the local leadership, which has taken some time to really go back. It's something that we need to go back to so that we can focus together. I don't think necessarily the leadership is bad, but the processes are slow and they've not taken place for quite a while. And if we are eager to really deal with these things, we can really together find a way to chart the way forward.
Lovely. Thank you so much. We will be catching up with some of the other business leaders that are inside as well as the Premier in a short while. As soon as that meeting is over, we'll be getting feedback on what is the next step and how the KZN government intends to handle the problem that it faces here in Msunduzi in encouraging investment to grow here.
All right, senior reporter Dasen Thathiah in Pietermaritzburg. Let's leave it there for now.